My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's the 29th of October. Welcome to Very Carries. Kick back with Carrie. That's what we're doing today. Hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate you for coming through. Shout out to the early morning crew. We get up early. A lot of people are tired because they were having, family time yesterday. They had Thanksgiving yesterday, and a lot of people ate, drank, and all of that. So maybe they'll be up late this morning. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Um, I was just over by Nobles. I was just watching Noble a while ago. I was just watching Noble. That's all I gotta say. Well, not that's not all I gotta say. Noble has me cracking up sometimes. I am not even gonna lie. I don't know much about what transpired, but from the little that I saw, I'm thinking because he did a live before. And how did I end up watching Nobles? Because last night before I went to bed, I was watching one of his videos that he did, and I even shared it because I knew I was going to come back to watch it. Now when I got up, I didn't see it anymore. So I watched a few minutes of it, and I'm like, I'm going to come back and watch it when I get up in the morning. By the time I got up, the video was gone. He was talking a little bit of facts yesterday. I'm just sorry he took it down, and apparently something else happened after that. Because somehow he was saying shout out to Diva Tomboyish or whatever her name is, because something must have happened on her channel, and he was responding to it. So basically, what happened is that um you can correct me if I'm wrong, Noble. What happened was that he was giving his commentary about the whole situation with Lemon and Just Krista, and then apparently somebody from San Antonio clicked the link, and he didn't understand why she had anything to say about Lemon and Just Krista's relationship because none of hers seemed to work out. So he was basically giving his viewpoint on that whole debacle over there. Um, and she got upset about it. And from what I'm seeing on this second video that he did, that she went and did a live cussing him out because he was talking about it and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. And Nobody's off the porch. And because he doesn't always title his videos about what's going on, A lot of people may have missed it, but I was watching it a while ago. Nobody's like, let's go. It's on. Okay. So basically, he was over there cussing her out and letting, people know that she's the last person to be talking on other people's relationships or on other people's life when hers isn't all together. He was cussing her out. Apparently, she was cussing him. So he was responding to her video. Was it a video or a live stream, whichever one it was. And it was interesting. We heard about the gnats again. We heard about how many months it took for her to clean her apartment before he could come. We heard about her not being able to do the things a woman is expected to do in the bedroom. We heard about why the hell is he being compared to Rob Rack? At least he's out of jail. I mean, at least he's a free man and Rob Rack is in jail. Good morning, Truth and Reason. What else did he say? He was telling her she needs to go do better with her life. At least he has good credit. He's good enough to go back and get his student loan to go finish his, I think it's applied science degree that he's doing right now. And he is improving himself and she needs to go do that too. The only thing she was working on is jumping on dick during when it was time for her to go to college. That's what he was saying. What else did I hear? Basically, he was responding to some whatever she said on her live stream. Um yeah, he said he was willing to apologize and be cool with her and stuff, but she's, getting all upset because he gave his commentary. And you know what, all jokes aside, it really is a situation here in the beef sector where some people think that they are the only ones who can comment on stuff that happens. And then if somebody else does it, how dare you say this? You can't say, but then they feel as if they can make commentary on anything. And like Jay Wilson always says, if it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. Nobody needed to tell anyone that if it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. It's a free app. We have access to the internet. We can watch what we want and we could talk about what we watch. It's simple. It's a simple math. It is very simple. Apparently, some people think that only their views and opinions on a subject matter are important, and they are the only ones who could give it. And how dare anybody else talks about anything else? And not only that, how dare you not feel the same way they do? They'll try to see you and say stuff to you, attack you on the panels, or attack you in the chats. And I'm using the word attack loosely because it can only be an attack if you allow it to be. I'll tell you that. Because if you don't pay some people any mind, there's no reason their words could ever affect you in any way. Okay? I'm just saying. So that live stream, that replay I just watched a while ago, it's hilarious. He was talking about how she had food for a long time in pots in her refrigerator, and how even on the floor it seems as if she swept things under the bed or on the certain areas she could hide, because he just kept mentioning how filthy her place was and stuff. I am like, it's a lot going on, or it's a lot that went on while I slept last night like a baby. Okay. So apparently, just him talking about what happened over by Lemon and about her clicking the link over by Lemon to give her contribution to their relationship. He just said, why are you doing that when your relationships don't work out? Why are you doing that? And she tried to belittle him based on what I was hearing from over by Noble a while ago, talking about how he just likes to get his her finger in his booty hole and stuff. Ew! And he did just that. He laughed at that because he's like, you're trying to emasculate me. You're trying to put that gay type stuff on me because you're upset that I didn't want to be with you. Man, Noble, you got a lot going on. And I don't, Truth and Reason says, yuck. Man, the things that happen here in this sector, you hear me? The things that happen. So we could probably talk about other stuff that happened in the sector after this. But let me know if you're ready to start the games, okay? Because I was every time most of what Noble says he doesn't care anymore. He's just gonna go off. And you know what I find very interesting? The same people, and it's a two-way thing because I've also noticed it for other people on here. The same people who were supporting the relationship between herself and Noble are the same ones who are talking badly about him. They were so happy when they were together. Ooh, this is the right man for you. This is a good person. He has his head on his shoulders. You know, he's better than Rob Rat, blah, blah, blah. Oh, ooh, Noble. Noble. I was talking about you. Noble, I was just here talking about, I was watching your video. Because last night you did a live stream and I shared it on my community wall and I said this morning when I get up I'm gonna watch it. Now I went over there to find it and it was nowhere. You took it down or privated it or something, deleted it, I don't know. And I couldn't watch it, so I went and watched the other one that you did. And I'm just here recalling some of the stuff I heard. If you want to talk about it, let me know. I think I dropped the link in the chat a few minutes ago. Matter of fact, let me pin it so I don't forget. Good morning, Glama. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good, Glama. I haven't seen you around a lot, so I hope, you're doing okay. You know, my thoughts are always with you. Um, Especially ever since you shared a particular situation. So I'm hoping that you're doing good. Okay. You were here listening, Noble? Noble. Let me pin my link before I forget. I can't even find my last live stream. My hold on. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna pin the link real quick. So if anybody wants to come talk about what they heard, cause I was like, what? Oh, you accidentally deleted someone's comment. Okay. Noble spoke facts and and Tremont. So both of them were speaking facts. Heavy beer. Good morning. Hold on one second.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Okay, so I'm back. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Let me know if my sound is okay. Let me see. I'm hanging in there, just been taking a break from the beef sector, that's all. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, I got Noble in the back. Let's see what happens. This should be interesting. And you could let me know if I, got anything wrong.
You good? You know me. You know my
Good
picture. You
morning.
know me.
Okay. Hey,
Grand Rising.
Noble.
Hey, mama, what's up? Grand Rising.
Good morning and happy, what is it today? Thursday to you. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm all right.
You seem to be all right after letting all of that out.
I mean, I had to. I had to. You know, I just saw a whole bunch of hypocrisy. I spoke on it. Everybody else speaking on it, but I'm not supposed to speak on shit. You know, I'm supposed to shut up and be quiet. And I don't think that's
Right.
fair. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else talking about it. Why can't I just speak my piece? And I did not want disrespect them. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you something. This is you made your commentary based on what happened over there by Lemon. Did I get it right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, and this is when the person clicked the link. That person over there clicked the link to talk about the relationship between Lemon and what's her name, just Krista.
Yeah, she had went over there to
What'd
do
she say
federal.
though?
She said, "You know you single, right? You know you single now, right?" And she like, "No, what's he talking about? Oh, he's done with you. Lemmy's done with you. You're single." I'm
Oh, she
like,
said that over by Duke Farrow's
"Yeah."
channel.
She went over there to do Pharaoh shit and told her that.
She clicked the
Yeah.
link or said it in the chat.
She clicked the link and got on the
Oh,
TV and said that.
oh,
And she was saying how much she support the relationship, how much she like Lemon, and and just Krista. Okay, if that's your girl or whatever, and you like her and you trying to support the relationship, why would you go over there and put that on blast? You know,
Right.
that's
So,
all I'm saying.
so she went
Yeah,
over there to let. Okay, and this
yeah,
was this while Lemon was live.
yeah. That's why she was
So
live.
both lives were happening at simultaneously. Okay.
Yeah, because Lemon wanted her to go over to Duke Barrows and bring him over there. But she got over there and got preoccupied because Duke Barrow started playing music and they started having a conversation and shit. She got lost into to a real masculine man.
Oh
Can't
Lord.
can't get mad at that. You know, Duke
Oh.
Barrow, whatever his motive was, you know what I'm saying, he had her attention. So she was there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's just that hey, this is YouTube, right? I don't think that relationship was real. I think it was something that could have been real, but
You
YouTube got
think that
so.
relationship could have ever been real? Come on, Noble.
I mean, it could have if people like that person wasn't so vested in what they was doing. You had a whole bunch of people that felt a certain type of way about just Krista, didn't want them together. You know what I'm saying? That's how I looked at it. I could be wrong, but that's how I saw it. You know?
My God, today.
Yeah.
I think it's a delusional relationship. I think it's just like when you're growing up as a child and you play house. I just
Yeah.
think that that's what they're doing here online, a virtual
Yeah,
relationship. I
I
don't think
think
it had anywhere else going. They weren't gonna meet up. They weren't gonna plan a life together,
right,
have children, all of that stuff, move in, you
right,
know,
it,
whatever.
right.
That I didn't see that in the horizon. So like, what is the purpose of doing all that? Is it for entertainment? Is this what we're using as entertainment these days?
And
I don't
and
get
that,
it.
and that's why I didn't really think it was a big deal that she was over at Duke Pharaohs. I'm like, I mean, Lemon be treating her so foul sometimes to the point that that would have chased any woman away that wanted to be with a person. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. So okay, let her do what she do. Y'all both grown. He doing what he
Okay.
doing with other women on the panel.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So why can't she spread
Do
her
what she
wings and
wants
have,
to.
you know what I'm saying? So I
Okay,
think
I
it's
get what you're
fair.
saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
but for Tracy to go over there and like broadcast it, like I think she was wrong. I think if she was any type of friend, she would have been like, "Hey, let me need to talk to you." You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Not just been out there talking all that crazy shit.
So
And
you think she
then,
was just doing it to stir up drama, to have content, especially right now? Somebody in the chat is saying that she was just doing it for content. That's all
yeah,
she's doing.
yeah, I think she was doing that for content and also be in the favor of Lemon because Lemon got the numbers over there that she ain't getting. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Pizarro now she want to be cool with Pizarro. She was cool with Shaquem. She was cool with Binary and the Umar Boys. First, you didn't like them. Now all of a sudden,
Mhm.
you like them now because they get numbers. It's a number thing. Let's be
It's a
real about
numbers game. If for
it.
real, it really is. Cause I've seen her falling out with people, and saying that she'll never be cool with them again. And then when those persons started getting like big numbers, she just started finding herself back around them. So I'm thinking maybe it's the same thing right now. The channels that are getting the most numbers, that's where she's gonna find herself,
That's all it is.
and make sure she's included in anything
Yeah,
that's happening.
and her main channel got popped for 2 weeks too. So now she on her backup.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wonder what caused that. Do you know what caused it?
I have no idea, but hey,
Oh,
she
or
don't have
what? Maybe it was. Maybe somebody reported her. I don't
yeah,
know.
probably so. You
Maybe.
know,
Okay. Oh wow. I was listening to your live this morning. I was cracking up the whole time,
I had fun.
cause I kind of agreed with some of the things you said,
Yeah,
especially as it relates to people on here thinking that they're the only one who could do commentary on certain things that happen in this YouTube space.
right.
Anybody could talk about anything. Who are you to think? Some people think they're more important than they really are. And they think that they're the only ones whose commentary matter. They think that they're the only one who could talk about certain things on here, and how dare anybody else does it. So if you want to talk about something, you can. Anybody
Yeah,
can for that matter.
but
Subscribers,
yeah,
CCs, anyone. Go ahead.
that's the thing though, Carrie. I'm not supposed to say anything. Noble not supposed to say anything. I'm just supposed to sit here and be quiet and shut up. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that, especially when it pertains to something that I feel is very hypocritical. And I think people don't be standing on business; they be on some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? If you real and you say that's your people, treat them like they're your people. That's why I say people be fake on here, and it just be about numbers and content and likes and cash apps and stuff. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what it is, that's what it is. But don't be fake with people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's all I'm saying. You know.
And don't be trying to make people to appear as they are below you when
Yeah.
your life isn't all that much better than than the next person you're talking about, you know?
Right.
I've seen that happen on here too.
Yeah.
Glamour says, is Shakimi still around? Haven't seen him in a while until last night. I think I heard him on YouTube cameras, but you know I'm not gonna listen to shit he says. So I don't know what happened, Glamour, to be quite honest.
Yeah, he
Heavy
said
Beer,
he'll be
she's
back.
normally cool with people who she's falling out with if once it drives numbers and it's
Yeah.
something where she could get commentary and stuff. She's always gonna want to be with with the crowd. Where the
Hmm.
crowd is, where the in crowd is, that's her thing. Go ahead,
Hmm.
Noble, you were saying something?
No, what I was saying was like it's just like the situation with her and Just Kimmy. You know what I'm saying? Then when me and Kimmy started beefing, you know what I'm saying? She want to be friends with Kimmy. She want to be cool with Joyce. She want to be,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And these people that was her
It's a
actual straight up enemy.
pattern.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying? And
pattern.
then,
Let me be cool with my enemy because all the
yeah,
numbers are over here and they have all the content. Let me go over there.
yeah,
So the
yeah.
falling outs were never real in the first place.
Like it was all it's like it was all played, you know what I'm saying? But you
Right.
know, that's what it is. You know, I'm starting to learn what this sector is about. I know who real, I know who genuine, and I know who full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And if I see a person is on some hypocrisy shit, just like I was saying, I don't care who it was. If they would have done it, I would have spoke about it. It didn't necessarily have to be her. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anybody. I would have did commentary on it because I think it was foul. If you call that person your friend or whatever.
Right, and you're a content creator, and if you want to talk about anything, it's your decision.
Hmm.
You should do whatever the hell you want. But I guess it's because it's you, and she's
Yeah.
already upset with you for breaking up with her. Um, Everything you do or say is going to be under a microscope,
Yeah.
and it's going to be torn to pieces, and
Mhm.
it's going to be commentary. It's going to be content. Okay, she doesn't like you, but she's going to watch you so she could talk about you.
Mhm.
Okay, but Noble, I heard you said that you were willing to apologize and move on with her. What made you decide that you wanted to be cool with her?
I just wanted to be cordial because just like what's going on now, it was very draining. And plus, I got something on my plate that's very important for me, and that's getting my applied science degree. So I had to like step away from a lot of like things, even in my real life. You know what I'm saying? I just actually ended a relationship because I just didn't have the time and the energy for it because I started going back to school. And you know, my friend, she understood that, and we still cool. You know what I'm saying? She just told me, well, when you get out of school, whatever, when you done, you know I'm here.
What is
So
it stressful? So
it's
you're not
not,
able to spend the time and with the
you know,
person.
I had to cut hours at work because I go to school 8 hours a day. It's like a
Oh,
job,
okay, it's
you know
full
what I'm
time.
saying? Yeah, so I had to cut my hours at work and do take up school full time so I can go and graduate in March. You know, if I would have like,
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna take so many hours and work 10 to 12 hours a day, I'll probably be graduating in the summer or summertime. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get it over with, and I sacrificed that. I sacrificed a lot of things to continue my education. You know,
And congratulations on that too. Going back to school.
yeah. A lot of people are like you know, she think I'm trying to one up her, try to, you know, it ain't about that. It's about me. It ain't trying to, you know, brag about what I'm doing. I'm trying to inspire people. If I could do it, you can do it. You know, that's what it's about. I'm trying to give people light. You know what I'm saying? Instead of tearing people down, let's build each other up. And if we up here, you know, having fun for the shits and giggles and shit, let's keep it entertainment. Let's keep each other laughing. You know, let's not be so visceral. You know.
But the thing is, you want to be cool with her now, but it's not like you're ever going to meet the woman again. It's not like you have to speak to her if you see her in a chat or on whatever to be cool
It
with her.
wasn't.
Like,
It wasn't so much about being cool, like buddy, cool. I just wanted to end the beef, like the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It was like let's just end
maybe
this.
you've not, maybe you've not gotten this art together where you can just ignore people. I'm so good at that shit. Like they just don't exist. You want to call choose because you don't want to deal with the back and forth. But I get it. It depends on how invested you are in YouTube. Noble. Somebody just typed in the chat. Well, Madison said that Just Krista is plotting against Lemon. Do you know anything about a text message that was shown yesterday by Duke?
Yeah, I saw some that Duke had shown, and
What happened?
I mean, like I said, that's something that I can't touch because I don't know everything. But I know that Duke Farrow was over at YouTube cameras. Like it was pretty much because he had an issue with Lemon. You know what I'm saying? They got an issue. They got beat, and so he played chess. You know what I'm saying? And he showed, yo, I got your girl. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do about it?
Okay.
That's how it perceived to me. Like I said, I could be wrong, but that's how I saw it. It's an inner beef between him and Lemon. You know
Okay.
what I'm
Shout out to the relationships for content. Shout out to that. Okay, I
saying?
got you.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Heavy Beer says, I love it when Noble talked about Tremont begging for members, but she doesn't offer membership content.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for real. If I got a membership channel, I'm gonna have membership content, even if it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Watering some plants. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have something for members on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna have a channel over there just for people to subscribe so I can get a check every month. They could do that. They could give me that from cash apps and super chat. I don't
Uh,
have to have that membership.
I don't know if she's still like that, but whenever I was over there a long time ago, you would hear her if she saw someone who had a membership and they dropped their membership and she saw them in the chat, she'd be like, how comes you don't have your membership, babe? Babe, how like she she'll call you out for it because she gets like so upset if she goes and she checks on her memberships. Let us say she should have 30, let's just say for number's sake, and she goes and she sees 15. Why are people not joining the membership? Miss So and So, why did you drop your membership, babe? Why what and tries to make people feel bad for not having their memberships anymore. I don't know if she still does it, but that was hilarious to me. I'm like, people have things they want to do. If they want to join it, they join. If they don't, and you're not supposed to make people feel bad for not joining. You don't know what type of crisis they may be having in their family and they got to cut back or whatever. You never know.
Right,
I'm just saying.
right. But I enjoyed the night we had the other night when we were singing and stuff, man. Fun.
And my
Had a
damn
good
internet
time.
failed me. Yes.
That was cool, man.
Man, that was cool for real. I like hanging out and doing those crazy stuff.
I ain't know
It's
Jay Donna had a voice like that. She got a nice voice.
You never heard her singing? She
No,
sings
Jay
all the
Donna,
time on here.
yeah, Jay Donna, cool.
And sometimes when we do karaoke, she sings. And usually when she's on a panel, depending on what the topic is, or she's like a comedic break when she pops out with a song.
Right.
Ciao.
And I'm gonna tell you, me and Jay Dunn did not used to get along at all. You know what I'm saying? And now we cordial. We all right. Well, I ain't gonna say we buddy buddy, but it's not so hostile when we see each other and chatting on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. Mean you know what that means? I'm actually a good person. You know what I'm saying? I get along with anybody. You
Oh,
know.
I'm being. Oh, I get you. I get you.
Yeah, I
I
do try
get
to keep
you.
the peace. I do try to be a good person. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no pushover. You ain't gonna tell no lies on me, and you ain't gonna just, call me out on some bull crap and think I'm just gonna sit down and take it. I ain't never been like that. No man, woman, or child. I don't discriminate.
Right, right, right. So where is this gonna go after that? If she responds to you, are you gonna keep going back? Because you're like, you don't care. You're like, let's go. So if
Yeah.
she decides to come at you again, you're just gonna keep it going because you're saying she needs this for content. So
Well, till I go back to school Monday. When I go back to school Monday, I ain't got time for it no more. I ain't, I rarely be on here, and I rarely be on here when I'm in school because I'm focused on that. I might be in people chats, you know what I'm saying what up though and stuff like that. But as far as doing videos and lives and hitting panels, I limit that because I'm focused on my school, you know.
who would have ever thought that you going back to school would be something that somebody would want to look down on? Have you ever seen anything like this? I have never seen anybody cuss somebody out because they went back to school.
It's just her. It ain't nobody else. It's just them. And I get it. She said Rob Rack better than me. this,
That is a
this,
joke.
this nigga doing a whole bid in prison. How is he better than me?
When is he coming out? Do you know?
I have no idea. I don't care. I hope he died now.
Oh, ooh, oh. I thought you two were good at one point.
No, I was just over there trolling him. For a minute, I was like, hey, man, get your life together, bro. Get your life together. I was like trying to form some type of brotherhood with him, like, brother, come on, man, we can do better. You making us look bad out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want it. We was at my head counter. He was like, I don't want you. I don't need you to save me. I was like, okay, it's on then. I'm about to troll the fuck out of you then. All right.
My thing is with him, he doesn't know when to be serious about life, you know? So he may have a good personality otherwise, but he doesn't know when to be serious about life, when to not
Right.
take things so like a joke, and he didn't know how to control his drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking he has other issues going on too. I won't say, but yeah, I don't know if I feel bad for him.
Yeah, I try to
I,
see the good in people, but when people can't see the good in themselves, you know what I'm saying? What am I going to support them for? What I'm going to, get in my energy for if they don't see the good in themselves, you know?
right. You gotta have tough luck sometimes, and sometimes people need to reach rock bottom for them to
Mhm.
like realize that they need to make changes to their lives. And I would have thought that the last time he went to jail would have been his rock bottom, but it wasn't. Because now he's back there. I don't know what he did to go back. Did he violate his probation? What did he do? I don't even know. I
From
don't.
what I saw, but Beasley posted, he threatened to do something to a child.
Oh,
He
oh, I think
threatened
I did hear
somebody
that.
else. You know what I'm saying? I think he got caught with a gun again.
Oh Lord.
It was like it was a whole bunch of charges plus the things that he violated on his probation. I'm like, he might be in there for at least 2 years, 2 to 5 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's unfortunate, but people been trying to tell him, chill out. Even when he
Yeah.
was with Janet, I thought if he was
Yeah.
with
Just go on the
Janet,
straight and narrow.
yeah, she
Right.
was supporting them, probably still supporting them. You know what I'm saying? But that I mean, that's them. I'm not gonna have myself out here like that. You know what I'm saying? I might come on this mud and have a good time, and I might drag when the person drag me, but I'm not on here trying to get locked up and get myself in situations. You know what I'm saying? I got too much to live for and be out here in the streets for. Instead of being in jail and stuff like that. I ain't got time for that.
At
Too
one
old.
point, Heavy Beer says he acted like he wanted to go to prison. At one point, I was thinking he was doing good and keeping himself out of trouble and stuff, and then he just started going off again. I'm like, I don't think he cares. I don't know. I don't know. I wish the best for him wherever he is, whatever he's doing. I hope he's not, getting himself into trouble where he is. But I don't know how she made the mistake of comparing you two. I don't know.
Hey,
Maybe she's just doing it to hurt you.
no, that's
Because
making me
he's
feel
better than
good.
you, but he's in jail.
Yeah, that make me feel good. That's why I was laughing throughout that whole dang on video. Even before I was listening to it, right, Carrie? I'm up here listening to it. I was like, man,
Uh
I'm about
huh.
to go live and do my commentary because I was laughing. I was over there dying laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because it was funny, it was hilarious, and it was like a desperation move to try to make her subscribers and people on YouTube feel like I was on some bull crap and try to invent the things that happened in our relationship and them old ass drags and talking about my kid and my grandma and my mom's and I'm homeless. I'm like, man, get the hell out of here. That's some old shit. Come with
No,
something different.
so she didn't have a car when you went there, Noble?
Hell no. Because
Okay.
I was gonna try to get a rental, you know what I'm saying? But I was gonna have to wait till the next day because Hertz was closed at the airport. And she was like, "No, babe, you don't have to get a car. You can save some money." Because I was gonna get a hotel room and get a rental, you know what I'm saying? But listening to her, I stayed at her house, and I didn't get the rental. I should have followed my first mind, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And it actually reinforced my reason for not wanting to be with her.
Well,
You
maybe it
know
was a
what I'm saying?
blessing in disguise for you. You know.
Yeah, I really was done at the sexy eating contest. You know what I'm saying? When she was on that mud moaning and disrespecting me when I was in the chat. Same stuff people were saying Just Kill Crystal was doing at Lemon Channel. She was doing that same stuff over there at Ben's channel at the Sexy Eating contest when Cam was up there. And you understand? This is what I mean by the hypocrisy, yo. You know, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah,
I
I get
mean,
it.
people. I mean, at some point, people got to keep it real. I'm not, and I'm gonna tell you, Carrie, I'm not afraid to stand on my shit if I'm wrong, if I made a mistake, if I misspoke something, if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. I stand on it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah, I get it. But then you, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna go finish watching the video. Let me see what where I stopped because I didn't get to finish watching your video. It was an hour and 2 minutes, and I am at the 45-minute mark, and I have been laughing my ass off. Let me share this in the chat
Yeah,
because I didn't even know you two would have been fighting again. And the interesting thing is that the very same people who were so happy about you two being together are the very same ones who are now speaking badly about you.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and yeah, they were all happy. They were saying, "Oh, this is a good relationship. She finally found somebody good and blah blah blah." They were all for the relationship. And
yeah,
then here comes, "Oh, she's not with him anymore. They broke up. Oh, you shouldn't have never. He's a bum. He's a this, he's a that." And I'm like, the hypocrisy of it all.
yeah,
Leave them alone. Let them break up and do their own thing like a man and a woman does. Why are
right,
you now trying to belittle him and saying
right,
all these bad things you heard and did not experience for yourself? I'm
right.
just saying, it's
And,
kind of weird.
and here's the thing too, um, I really was like cool, you know what I'm saying, until like I said, when I went to Texas to visit her, you know what I'm saying, I was already like, man, I'm just gonna go down here because I committed to it. I told her I was gonna come and stuff, and so I'm gonna come. She came and saw me. Let me go and see her. It wasn't, and then it was like people was trying to rush the relationship. I just met her. We ain't know each other a year. I wasn't gonna try to come down there and visit and move with her. I wasn't trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we together.
Right. And
Let's
that was
make
like
it.
what, 2 or 3 months? How long was it?
Man, it was about the first month. It was like we good. We together. We a couple. And I'm like, okay, we cool. This is. I mean, this even before the vacation on the cruise. You know what I'm saying? It was even before that. And then she tried to emasculate me. When I broke my ribs, she called me all type of bitches and stuff because I was on somebody else's panel talking.
She doesn't care about anyone, and I don't. And I hope that the other people who keep hearing, "Oh, I love you. Oh my, I love you, babe," and all of that stuff, and all of that. I hope they know that it doesn't take much for her to start hating you.
Yeah.
She doesn't like no one. Do not get fooled. Whenever she
Mhm.
says she loves you or she's cool with you, she'll turn on you at a snap of a finger. You hear me? She cares about no one but herself. She cares about content. She cares about how people view her in the streets. That's what she cares about. Don't you ever be fooled into thinking she cares about you. We've seen that with people who she's had supposedly YouTube ships with here. We've seen how she's treated some of her mods, especially rest in peace, China Doll. She didn't even, by the time that woman died, she didn't even care about her the next 2 days after that. You know,
Wow.
I don't
Wow.
even hear her like a year passed. She didn't even have anything on her channel to acknowledge the woman, like nothing. She just moves on like nothing happened, you
I
know?
heard that. I heard that China Doll was really like one of her number one supporters and whatever.
She sure was. If I'm not mistaken, I think that woman died in the hospital still moderating for that woman
Wow.
while
Mhm.
she was in the hospital.
I hope people really take notice to stuff like that.
Look at how easy she drops out with people if they don't be playing, you know, giving her money like they used to. If you don't be giving to her, she ain't cool with you.
I saw how she did MU. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I mean,
Just
I
just
saw that shit
look at all the relationships she's had on here and
as
how they ended, and you could tell whether or not that person ever liked you. She likes no one.
right. Cause I was gonna pay MU her money. I was gonna pay MU. MU was like, no, that's all right. You don't have to pay me no, cause I told her I'll pay you the money. You know what I'm saying? You know, yo, just don't worry about it. I'll give it back to you. She was like, no. Because I had put $350 down on deposit for the cruise. I didn't go. She didn't even give me my money back.
Child. Look at how she did MU. She said she was fighting tooth and nail behind MU. MU was only content for her. You hear me?
Yeah,
MU was only content for her. There was no real love or sisterly love and stuff. You got to be careful about people like that who likes you 1 minute and the next second they don't, and they'll try to say the worst things about you. It's how
yeah,
they've always felt. And it also shows their character. It shows who they really are, because they start saying stuff to hurt you. It means they never had love for you in the first place. Because if they did, they would avoid having certain type of conversations about you and stuff. They'd move on, and say that was my sister at one point, blah blah blah. But she doesn't do that. It's crazy the things people do on here for content and for likes, for people to like them and acknowledge them. It
yeah. But
speaks
like,
to a deeper rooted issue. Go
yeah,
ahead, Noble.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I do make mistakes. I have made mistakes. But like I said, one thing I will do, I will stand in my shit, and I will hold myself accountable for what I've done. You know what I'm saying? And that's being an adult. You know what I'm saying? I could have a lot of stuff to say about this woman for the rest of my damn life. It's not gonna change her. It ain't gonna change how people view her. She got a ton of supporters that like her dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to take away from that. That's what she need. That's all she got. You gotta look at her life. Look what she got. That's all she got is YouTube. And I feel sorry for her. I wish she did have a life out there, real relationship that she can cut this motherfucker off for a couple weeks and do something different. No, she gotta have YouTube, and that's like a real incel. You know
It's
what
an
I'm saying?
addiction,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and
Some people are living their real lives here in this space. Their life only happens when they have their devices on, when it's on YouTube, when they click StreamYard. They don't have lives outside of this. And it's hard for them to just, go out and, touch grass, go out and have fun with family and stuff. Some of them, their families may not even deal with them. You never
right.
know. And this is the only place they could have that has some semblance of a family structure for them. Hey, Auntie Donna.
I mean, people got so much to say about me. You know what I'm saying? I could take a lot. I could take it from her people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they is. They don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I actually met this woman. She came to my city. I went to her city. So it hit different when she get up on this motherfucking lie and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Some shit I can let go, but some of the stuff when she started talking about everything else except me, that's when I take notice to it, and that's when I don't have no filter, and I cuss her ass out in a minute. I don't care how nobody feel about it. You ain't gonna talk about my kids. You're not gonna talk about my mom. You're not gonna talk about my grandmother. You're not gonna talk all that bullshit about people that ain't got nothing to do with it. Now I don't mind you talk about me. You talk about me all you want to. I talk about you all I want to. You know what I'm saying? That's just the culture of the beef sector. You know what I'm saying? But don't talk about my kids, man. That ain't got nothing to do with this. That's the straw that broke the camel's back when she posted my child on YouTube.
She just wants to get back at you any way she could, and she knows that by doing that with your children, it's gonna hurt you. That's just all it is. It's funny to me that the people who are hurt by people doxing them, or were hurt years ago by people doxing them and all of that they've now become the person they hated. You didn't like it when somebody did it to you. You didn't like people posting your mug shots. You didn't like this, and you were so upset about it. But then 4 or 5 years later, you're doing the same thing you were upset about. That is some crazy shit. You
Right.
you've now become the monster that you didn't like, and now you are a monster. The person who did it to you years ago, they were monsters, but now you're the same thing that they are. And it's hard to believe that you are allowing other people to influence your actions. It's weird to me.
Right.
It
I
is weird to
remember
me.
And I remember, when she doxed Octavius, I told her, don't dox Octavius, don't do that. If he talk about me again, babes, I'm gonna put him up, I'm gonna dox him. I'm like, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And she did it anyway. Then Kiki doxed me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't start trying to dox people. I took it on the chin, like, okay, fuck it, it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? It hurt. Hey, I'm like, dang, all my business out here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this is what I signed up for, right? And now me and Kiki, we cool. I'm cool with Octavius. We buried that hatchet. We good. You know what I'm saying? But some people like her, they can't be good with people she done done dirt to. It's always a play. That woman got a black heart and a dark spirit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to her in life, you know what I'm saying, it's still carrying with her to this day. She needs some healing, man. You know what I'm saying? She really needs some help, and I'm not the one to give it to her. I give her that work if she want it, you know.
Oh.
Don't try to play with me.
You're right, Glamour. She was funny because I used to find her hilarious. That's why I was over there. But she started to become like really evil, or maybe that was already how she was, or maybe because of the sector she's in, watching all of some of the evil stuff, she started to become what she watched, and it has a way of catching up on you, and that's all I'll say.
Yeah.
She used to be hilarious. She used to be funny to me at some point, and that's why I was over there. And then also one of the main reasons is because I could get the recaps from over there. And when I
Mm.
support people, I support them. Unfortunately, some people they don't know how to return the favor because they're just worried about how other people see them in the YouTube streets. I don't have time for that. Okay, Auntie Donna says Noble is growing on me.
I'm starting to grow on everybody. That's what I was telling Lolo. That's what I was telling Lolo tonight is that, I know that people see me in a certain type of light, but I want people to get to know me. I'm not Tracy's boyfriend. I'm noble. I'm who I am. I want people to know who I am. If I gotta go and do a dang on tour on every channel and just talk to people and have conversations with people so they can know who I am, that's what I'm gonna do. Because at the end of the day, I am my own person. I was who I am before I met her. And I just want people to know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I make my mistakes. I have my struggles. I go through what I go through, but I'm not trying to perpetuate that on nobody else. I really want to be a inspiration to people, and I want to help people that need it. I want to help. I want to give people a hand up instead of a handout. I want to give people opportunity. I want to show people, what I'm saying, that it's possible. All you gotta do is put your mind to it and love yourself and do things and love other people. You know what
And
I'm
maybe
saying?
you can do that, Noble, but it doesn't have to be here on YouTube. It could be, in your community and,
And that's the
where you
thing.
live and stuff.
And that's the thing. I do that already. You know what I'm saying? I really talk to young people out here. I try to get them involved in furthering their education, getting off these streets, getting trades. You know what I'm saying? Finding themselves, playing sports, staying active, stop doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to tell them what to do, but really show them what to do. Try to be a big uncle or a big brother. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just trying to point them and tell them what to do. Just have a conversation, with people. That's what it's about. Forming connections with people.
I get you. And like I said before, you can talk about any darn thing you see in the YouTube streets. It's only freaking YouTube, and you should be able to talk about anything you want to. Nobody should think that they're the only ones who could have commentary on anything. And I
Yeah.
guess it's because it was you who made the commentary, but whatever.
That's
You
all
talk
it
about
is.
anything else if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's all it is, Carrie. It was me. I think if anybody else would have said that, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. But because I said it in the way I said it, I might have had a bad choice of words. I might have put our relationship in it too much. But I just was really trying to tell people about YouTube relationships. And if you're having a
Right.
YouTube relationship, you got to have boundaries because you got to
Right.
understand if you're a content creator, you're sharing yourself, not just with that content creator, but you're sharing that person with all her subscribers, all their subscribers, everybody out. You're sharing yourself, and if you want that, that's what it's gonna have to be. So you have to form some type of boundaries. Y'all gotta have that conversation before y'all even call yourselves a item. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I pretty much was saying in my relationship. Since that was my experience, I have the right to talk about it. I have that right. I reserve that right.
Exactly. Exactly. You have the right to talk about it. You've experienced something similar to it. You have all right to talk about it. You are right. You are really right there.
And I was pro just Christian and Linda, whatever they had. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna say it was real or wasn't real. It was a play. I liked it. I enjoyed their chemistry for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Until
Yeah.
it wasn't there. Yeah, but I wasn't gonna go over there and be like, you a bitch, you didn't treat her right. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. They grown, they're adults. You know what I'm saying? It's YouTube, man.
I am not about to play with that relationship. I am not about to, okay? I
Your
am not.
volume went
I
down.
am. I am. Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
I am not about to take that relationship serious. I am not. I am not about to do it. There is no way I'm going to pretend and overlook and because it's entertaining I'm going to, pretend that they're in a real relationship. Nah. Some people are entertained by some things, some people are just not, and that is not entertaining to me. No problem with the people involved, but I just don't find it amusing in the least bit. But do what you want to do. It's your channel. It's you doing stuff for it's content for YouTube, but it's not entertaining to me at
But,
all.
but
Because
yeah,
I
yeah,
know it's not real, and I know it doesn't go off the confines, the borders of their phones or their laptops or whatever they're using. It's not a real relationship. It's going nowhere. It's
right.
just something to talk about. It's something for the streets, and that's it.
And just people be asking me too, when I have another relationship on YouTube, I'll be like, nah.
Hell
Well,
no.
but at the same time, if I was to have one, would nobody know about it? Would nobody know about
Okay,
it?
you gotta be careful going through another one on here, Noble,
It wouldn't be in
because
the B
even
section.
that would
That's for
become
sure.
content too.
It wouldn't be for nobody nowhere near the B section. It'd be somewhere totally different. Somewhere totally.
Child.
It'll be somewhere nobody in the B section would think to go and be at. For real. Because
Just
there's some beautiful people out here, and everybody deserves a relationship. Everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves that connection. But you can't have that with everybody. You have to have boundaries. Y'all have to have understanding. Y'all have to agree on certain things or how things gonna be. Y'all just can't throw something together, and if a person be like, "I don't want to. I want this to be private," but that person be like, "No, I got to share you with my subscribers, babe. I got to share you with everybody. I got to tell
Oh
everybody."
yeah, I did hear you saying that. Like you wanted to get time to meet, to be around her, to
Yeah,
know her and stuff, and all she wanted to do was use you for content.
yeah.
So the time that you guys were spending together, it wasn't, for you two to learn about each other and stuff. It was more like, oh, let's go live so I can show you and talk about you. Oh, let's move in together so you could. So everything was just content.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything was for a show.
Imagine how
Everything
that
was
would have
for the
worked.
subbies.
No, imagine how that would have worked out if I would have moved in with Teresa.
Oh my God, what would have happened? How long do you think he would have lasted there?
Man, I probably would have been out in the street somewhere, on my way back home, trying to get back home somewhere. It wouldn't have lasted a month. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I really wanted to go home before the before the New Year. I was like, man, after Christmas, I was ready to go.
Oh Lord.
I was ready to go after
Mm-mm.
Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a live situation. It was if you listen to what I was saying, I don't want to repeat it here. It got irritating because she wanted me to do things that I didn't want to do. Not that I didn't want to do it, but it's a time and a place for everything. I'm chilling. I'm on vacation. I want to chill. I want to enjoy you. I just don't want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I want to enjoy you. We gonna get to that point, but let's have fun. Let's enjoy our experience. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you did say she didn't. She needed, like. Well, I'm not gonna say it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say what I heard over there. I'll just leave it right there. I dropped the link in the chat. Let me drop it again. Y'all go over there and watch it for your damn selves.
Because I'm tired of her. Like it's a lot of stuff that I didn't want to put out there, but you keep forcing my hand. It ain't like you that top dog woman. She a top dog, but she wasn't that woman. That's the shit. You know what I'm saying? That you want to be with, that you would tolerate shit with. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got that type of moxie as a woman. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. She over the hill. She need to get some cats and just call it a life. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? It's just stupid. It don't make no sense. I don't got no filter no more on her because the way she tried to drag me tonight, it was hilarious. It was stupid. It was dumb. It was old, and I didn't feel no way about it. I wasn't angry. I was just pretty much. It was hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? You still at this point. You just couldn't be like, okay, Noble, you said that. All right. You ain't had to go in on me like that, but okay. Because not once did I disrespect her or call her out her name on none of them videos.
oh.
That
There's a
I
question
took.
in the chat. They said, was she too masculine for you?
It wasn't that she was too masculine. It was like her feminine wasn't working. If that make any sense. It wasn't a
I
killer.
get what you're saying.
Yeah. It was cool, if it's just something for the night. It's cool if it's just something for the night, but something to just spend the rest of your life with or form some with some time now. Yeah, I would have been cheating on it.
Oh, she made it seem as if you couldn't do anything and you were just, like this disabled person who didn't know how to get around to do anything.
I,
And it, ugh.
let her tell it. Let her tell it. I was getting fingers stuck in my ass. Let her tell
That
it.
was a
Let her
that
tell
was
it.
one of the things going on around the
Let her tell it.
streets.
Let her tell it. I was at Jay Wilson house. I wasn't at her house when she was at work. I was at her house when she was at work. I never left that house. And then let's ask Jay Wilson if he a man of God. Have him tell the truth. Why at your house, bro? I don't even know how his house looked. Now I know how his car looked because he dropped us off from the Mexican place that we had dinner at the Mexican place. She had to have Jay Wilson there. Why couldn't we do something by ourselves? Just like when she came to Detroit. Why she have to have Vic come meet us down there? Why couldn't we just be by ourselves? That's the shit I'm talking about.
Because everything is for content. Everything is for, I gotta show out for YouTube. This is the only place that some people are actually considered somebody on here.
Mhm. And
So
that's how she
everything is
lost
for
it.
YouTube. Everything is for the subbies. So I could show out on the subbies. Like, you are in your early stages of a relationship and you're supposed to be, hanging out with each other, learning about each other. Maybe later on you could add other people to the experience and stuff. But
Right.
in the early stages of a relationship, no, it's a no for me. You should be learning about each other in the early stages, not adding people to the equation, making stuff uneasy and stuff. I
Right.
don't get it.
And when she
Mm.
came to Detroit, I tried to show her a good time. Matter of fact, I ain't tried, I did show her a good time. You know what I'm saying? We went to two different hotels. Not that we got kicked out of one. I just wanted to be discreet just in case somebody got wind of where we was at and try to, do some harm to her or me. So I had a contingency plan that we're gonna stay at this hotel for a couple of days, then we're gonna end our visit at this other place. I had the loft. You know what I'm saying? And we did the boat and we went to the casino, we had a good time, listened to some live music and stuff like that. I tried to show her a good time, and it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? I just hate I
I
gave that to a person that didn't appreciate it.
I could just imagine what would have happened if you stayed there, if you actually moved in. Your whole move there would be a whole thing for money, for clicks and views, and then the week after when you broke up, you
Oh man,
leaving would
imagine
be a
that.
whole different thing for content.
Imagine that.
I would give you 1 week there. I would give you 1 week after you moved in.
I told
And
you,
that
Terry,
would have been
I
for
was ready.
content. When
I
you
was
guys
ready.
were cussing, she would be live, so we would hear when you guys were breaking up. When you were leaving, we would see you on camera live packing your stuff. Cause she's gonna try to humiliate you as much as possible. You hear me? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I was like I said, I was ready to go after Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And also, my job, they was like, we may start up early, you know what I'm saying? Just stay on call because we may start, you know what I'm saying, before vacation over. But I was like, cool, I'm about to get ready to go home. We'll make this money. Plus, I'm about tired of it. You know what I'm saying? We done Christmas. I've been down here for 3 days. Let me get on up out of here. And she was
Mm.
like, "No, you're not leaving. No, you're not leaving." I started getting kind of scared. Like, oh shit, am I gonna have to fight my way out of this motherfucker? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay to the first, but when I get home, I gotta do a real introspection to see if I really want to keep bothering with this woman.
Yeah,
And
you
so I
gotta
took a
think
couple
deeper.
days. I took a few
Mhm.
days. She called me like, "Babes, you ain't called me. I'm gonna tell my subscribers we done." I was like, "Okay, do what you want to do. Fuck it. That's
Oh
how you feel.
Lord.
You too."
But did you
I was,
tell her you were gonna need some days off to think about it, or did you just take them? And then she
no, I
kept
took
calling
them.
and you wouldn't answer.
I just took him. She was calling. It wasn't that she was calling. I wouldn't answer. You know, I would text her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm busy. I'm this. I'm that. I'll call you back. I was blowing her off because I was like, after that experience I had with her, I was on the fence. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to figure out, okay. And plus, I was watching her in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff she was saying, you know what I'm saying? I was uncomfortable with. You still bringing my business to YouTube, and you're not giving me a chance to explain anything. Just give me a couple days. Let me figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't that. She wasn't understanding that. You know what I'm saying? And when she called, she was like, "Well, this and this and that." I was like, "Okay, cool, it's over with." It been over with me. I've been over that. I
So it
was
was over even before you left,
Yeah,
actually.
it was over before I went to down there. It was over with before I
Oh,
went down there.
oh,
Yeah.
oh. So you were just trying. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I was like, I'm just like, okay, let me see if I can, let's see how it changed. Maybe it changed. I go down here for Christmas and see what it do. It started off good, you know what I'm saying, until I was ready to like go home and get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Plus I was tired of her control issues, and you know what I'm saying? Why you going to the store all this? The house is cold. You keep this motherfucker on 32 degrees. It's cold in this motherfucker.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
32.
Then you wonder why I want to sleep in the bed with my clothes on because it's cold. You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't want to. I sleep naked. You know what I'm saying? I'm uncomfortable, but when it's cold, it's cold. I just was uncomfortable there. Plus, that's her space. I ain't had nowhere to put my stuff at. There's stuff everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Her clothes is. I ain't got no space in there. How can I come and move in with her when this is her space? I mean, a lot of things start like clicking. Like, nah. If I do come, I have to have my own place. I couldn't move in with her. I have to have
Right.
a job already waiting for me, equating with the money that I'm making here. She wanted me to move down there and make $12 an hour when I'm up here making over $20 an hour. That wasn't making sense. It's a union job I'm working. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I got benefits and everything at my job. You know what I'm saying? Why would I quit my job to come down here and start a process all over again, making $12 an hour?
And you have children to take care of
Exactly.
with $12 an hour. It was all for YouTube, Noble. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, it was. But I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? She the one not over it. You know, people try to say I'm obsessed with her. I don't give a fuck about that woman. You know what I'm saying? I only care that she's a human being. You know what I'm saying? And I'm teetering on that. Cause I you know what I'm saying? But
They say she was dealing with hot flashes. That's why her room was so cold. Hey, Tulsa and Sheila. Good morning.
yeah, I mean, she could go through those top flashes all she want to, but she gotta understand you dealing with a man that
There
ain't
was
going
no
through no
middle
more.
ground for you, huh? She
No, it
didn't
wasn't
even
none
compromise to be like, oh, he's freezing. Let me,
at
cool it
all.
up a little bit. Nothing.
At all. Then when she went to work, I had, turned the heat up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, while she was at work so it could feel good while I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? She came to the house, oh, it's hot in here. I gotta turn it down. Turn that sucker down to 32 degrees. I'm like, man, let me get ready to get the hell up out of here.
Just imagine if you were supposed to move in. You'd go crazy. If you were supposed to move in, you'd have had to at least both of you go find an apartment for yourselves.
That wasn't
So it
gonna
would
happen.
be for both of you and not
That
just
was my
her,
plan.
you being
That
in her space.
that was my plan anyway, because I lived in San Antonio. I know people down there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was in some foreign land that I didn't know any. That's where I met my baby mama at in San Antonio, Texas. So
Oh,
yeah, I stayed there 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Before I moved back to Detroit. So I know about San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? I worked there before. I know where jobs at. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to get me a job. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You wouldn't allow me to be a man. You wanted me to be your child. and you wanted to be my mama, and I wasn't feeling that. I'm a grown ass man. I know how to handle myself. I know how to take care of myself. I know what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? And she
Right.
didn't understand that, and I wasn't never able to really tell that side of my story. I didn't, and people was trying to make it seem like I did her wrong, but people ain't hear my side of the story.
Right. Somebody's asking in the chat. Tulsa is asking if she was aggressive with you.
Yeah, and in a sense, she was like the being demanding part. You know what I'm saying? It was one point that you know what I'm saying. I was talking about something on TV, and I think I changed the channel. It was something. And you know, I saw her out the corner of my eye clenching up her fist. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like,
What? Wait,
yeah,
what?
yeah. She was clenching her
Wait.
fist like she wanted to swing on me. And I'm like, okay,
What?
I'm like, okay, if this woman hit me, I'm gonna fuck her up. And I already know that the police gonna come, so I just gotta be ready to go to jail.
Oh my God.
And
Only
I was
because
like,
you changed the channel?
I hope this woman don't hit me. That's all I was saying. I hope this because
You mean
I was
to tell
gonna do that.
you changed the channel and she started balling her fist up?
It was either I changed the channel or I was talking about something on YouTube that she didn't agree with or something. And I saw her like clenching her fist. Like I looked out the corner of my eye, like, yeah, go ahead, be brave. You better knock me out with that blow. That's all you better do, because I'm gonna drag you all through here. You gonna wish you never put your hands on me. I
Oh.
wasn't gonna be like Ron Rack talking about she hit me. No, I would have.
Oh.
Yeah, we would have been fighting in that motherfucker. You woman
Oh.
enough to put your hands on me. You woman enough to catch these blows. My mama taught me that.
Oh. Oh
My
no.
mama
This is the
never put.
first time I heard that. Hey
My
Candy
mama.
Cane.
Yeah, my mama never put her hands on my daddy, and my daddy never put her hands on my mom. And if they did do anything like that, I ain't see it. And that's what my mama told me. If a woman ever met woman enough or man enough to hit you, you should hit her ass back.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cause
That's
I'm
my
not
first
gonna
time hearing that.
Cause
But
I'm not gonna
oh.
put my cause I'm not gonna put my hand on a woman. You know what I'm saying? I will walk away from an argument. But if she can hit me like forcefully, like punch me in my face, I could take a push. You know what I'm saying? I could take that. But when you hit me with your fist, a clenched fist, oh, I'm gonna smack you and hit you back. Something gonna happen. I might choke you out.
Oh, not choke her out.
I don't play that. I don't put my hands on you. You don't put your hands on me. Period.
I got somebody in the back. I think it's Queen Tulsa. You cool with Queen Tulsa?
We all right. We all right. We had our issues, but I ain't got no issue with Queen Tulsa. They all right. Tulsa,
Okay.
right? Tulsa. I ain't got no problem with Tulsa.
Okay, let me make sure it's Tulsa first. Oh, it is. Okay. Hey Tulsa. Good morning. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Hey, Grand Rising. Happy holidays.
Happy
What's up,
holidays to
though?
you. What's going on? I know you're up here to be messy. Go ahead. Go right into it.
Listen. No, I felt really sad for Noble because I thought it was just an act on here when she gets all tough. But just to know that she clenched up her fist and was ready to take you out. Oh my goodness. When did you know the aggression?
What's that? When did I know the aggression?
When did you start noticing she was
Yeah,
aggressive?
like the controlling issues and stuff.
I started noticing that on YouTube. When I would go to people's channels and she'd get mad about me going to people's channels, that was her ops. And I'm like, I didn't know them was your ops. I don't know
But
who
then
your
she,
ops is.
the fact that she goes to them, they're her ops, but she's still going, but you're not allowed to go. She was
Yeah.
controlling. Okay, go ahead.
And
I'm
then
sorry. Go ahead.
she want me to move down there, and I'm like, no, if I move down there, I'm gonna get my own place. What you want to get your own place for? Why can't you just stay with me? She don't understand. You know, I'm not trying to stay with you right now. Let's. You have your place, I have my place. We say, well, and then we get a place together. You know what I'm saying? I want my name on the lease and your name on the lease. I want us to have something together. Not I'm living here and I'm under your lease, and then something happened. You got all the right to throw me out your stuff, and I ain't got nothing to do about it. I'm trying to
Right.
protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Not that I don't want to come down there and be with you, but let me come down there and be with you on your terms. That was the controlling part. You know what I'm saying? You actually trying to tell me what to do with my life. You know, and then when she was like clenched her fist up, I was like, man, this woman's straight up crazy. She mental for real. She about think she about to put her hands on me. Okay, let's see you do that.
I mean, did she inform you of like maybe she was a little mental or maybe she took medication to kind of stay in control?
Yeah, she take medication.
Oh, you think maybe she have her dose before she clenched up her fence?
I don't know that. I don't know. I mean, I would think that if you know you got a situation going on, that you will take your med. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What he was
That
crazy.
just explains the unhinged behavior
Yeah,
though, you know.
yeah. I
So
mean,
Tulsa, you're not cool with her?
No. Um she tried to do to me as she did with Noble. I ran a story and she says, "You're lying on me. You're flipping out. I did feel like you were jealous of just Krista when it come to Lemon." And her and Krista was best friends just the other day. Now she's all types of hoes and every name under the book.
You're
right.
gonna find out that that's just how she is. She'll be cool with you one minute, the next minute you're the worst person ever. That's just how she. And you're not allowed to make your own commentary. You're not allowed to have your views on anything, Tulsa. So you're gonna find that out. That's how she is.
Oh
She
no.
switches up on people real easy, real
Yeah.
quickly.
Well, I told her to keep me on block. I'm not desperate for a friendship. Definitely not desperate for a man. But it seems like, she's got all this judgment for everybody else and she wants to talk about just Krista. I want to wake up this situation with her trying to coddle a man. Now I see why she was fighting so hard for Lemon.
Mm, mm.
Do you think she wants to be with Lemon, or
Yes.
Hey,
have that YouTube relationship with Lemon?
hey.
I'm just
I'm gonna let
saying.
Noble answer.
um, I think there may be something there. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot maybe Crystal was in the way, maybe Dragons was in the way. I mean, she went
Ooh.
in on Dragons.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I mean, before she didn't like Lemon. I think it was more
Maybe
that
she's saying that if she was supposed to have a pretend relationship with Lemon, she would have been doing way better than just Krista. Maybe that's
maybe
what she's thinking, you know?
maybe she saw it as a number thing. If I be cool with Lemon, maybe if I get certain people out the way, maybe I could get in his favor and get him to come to my channel because they were supposed to do a show together. That didn't ever happen. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was pretty much a game, a thing for numbers. Be friends with Lemon, and so they can come to my channel and you know,
Well,
what I'm saying?
Noble, her motto is
It's me.
if you
It's
can't
me.
beat them, join them.
Okay, good morning.
Yeah,
Morning.
if you can't beat them, join them. And I think that's her motto.
That is exactly what her motto is because a lot of people who she's falling out with or who she's supposedly hate, she's just cool with them like nothing ever happened. That's what she is. That is just how she is, and it's all for numbers. It's all for attention. That's just how she rolls. Hey, Auntie Donna.
Grand Rising, everybody. I was trying to get my earpods to oh, wait a minute.
We were just
Hello?
over at Lolo channel, Auntie Donna.
You was what? What you was what? I'm
I was at Lolo channel.
oh, I don't go
You
that
was
way
over
no
there
more.
too, one.
Who?
Was you over
Me?
there? Yeah.
No, I don't venture over that way anymore.
Okay, okay, my bad, my bad. Maybe
No,
I'm
no,
mistaken.
no, it's okay. Um
Mm-hmm.
I like her, but I don't like the way she moving, so I just you know. But
Yeah.
I came up to say grand rising to everyone. I hope everybody had a beautiful Thanksgiving holiday. Um, and yeah, and I wanted to come up because you said something noble. Oh, and hello everyone. Noble, you said that the way did you say your mother or somebody raised you that if a woman hit a man that she some should expect to get hit back. If you're man enough to hit a man, you should be man enough to take that butt whooping. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's but
I'm just coming up here to tell you
hmm
I was raised that same way
right.
because I never seen my mother and father hit on. Well, I did see my mama hit my daddy with a frying pan one time, but
I'm sorry.
that was just once. He was ignoring her and she didn't like it. It's an echo. But I believe that men and women should not put their hands on each other. I do believe that. I don't think a
I
man
agree
should
with
beat
you.
on. I do not think a man should beat on a woman, but I do also believe women should keep their hands
Keep
to
their darn
themselves.
hands to themselves.
Because there's times it cannot even be that a man will beat a woman, but he might be trying to defend himself. Because there's some women out here can beat these men. Come on now, let's keep it 100. I know some women that'll tear some grown, strong. Well, I used to back in my day, but anyway, but yeah, that'll tear a man up. You know, that first blow that they might hit that man might,
Did you say you used to be like that back in the days?
Well,
I heard
no,
that. You were out here swinging.
no. See, people look at people and think they just automatically, they look at me, they're like, oh,
She's
she's
reformed,
light
very
skinned.
Carrie.
Yeah, she's light skinned. She weak and all that kind of stuff. But I was the type of female that was a tomboy. I played with boys most. I had my nose busted twice playing football, with the boys. I had the two black guys walking around like a raccoon and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and I did fight with the boys. And I did have a time or two. I had to fight a boyfriend, but, yeah, I chose wrong. I kissed a frog. I had to deal with it and get out of it. But,
Right.
yeah, because
Yeah.
when thank God, thank you, Jesus, that because
Yeah.
I had a
Well, it
problem
seems
with
like
falling off hitting men.
Well,
Yeah.
Auntie, it seems like he did have some restraint because he said he
Yes.
kind of looked out the corner of his eye. He saw her balling up her fist, and he
Yes.
actually went through the steps of thinking it through. Like, okay, she's
Yes.
balling up her fingers. Okay, so he was like preparing himself if he had to just run. And I know it might sound crazy, but just take off running. The charges, the bond, and all is not worth it.
But
And
my
see, in
thing,
most cases now, because back in the day, you would call the police and I don't want to press charges. Now the state picks that up. So the best thing
mhm,
for you to do is get the heck out of there.
And
yeah,
right
I
about
mean,
now, we
it was
fighting
a
to stay
situation.
out from
Yeah.
behind these bars.
Yeah, and Mama tell you like this. My mom always taught me never put your hands on the girl. You know what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying? Walk away.
Right.
Use the strength. But if they put their hands on you, you got every right to hit them back. You know what I'm saying? Not that you have to, but if
Nope.
they put their
Self
hands on you, you got the
defense.
right to hit them back.
Right. Because when I was swinging at mine,
Correct.
I was swinging and I had a blackjack in my.
Dang. Oh,
I'm trying.
blackjack.
Oh yeah, the real blackjack. The leather ones with the cobra
Yeah,
head.
I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
yeah.
about.
I'm 50. I'm 56, baby. So my daddy found that in the streets of Philadelphia. They had them been out there fighting and rioting. I don't know what had happened, but he found that. They're outlawed now. It's against the law to even have them. I had to put
Yeah,
up.
right, right.
They outlawed
But
those.
yeah, that I mean, I know the repercussions of that. That's why I would use restraint. But don't get it twisted. I would have tore that house up with her if she would have
Oh
hit me.
Jesus! Oh
Yeah.
Lord!
But let's talk about aggressive women with men and wanting to control them and tell them how to live their lives. Ladies, how do y'all feel about that? Noble said that, Tracy wanted to coddle him. She wanted to pay all the bills. She wanted to wear the pants. She wanted to cook, I mean, she wanted to turn him into a housewife. What are y'all thoughts on that?
You want to go first, Carrie, or you want me to go?
I don't think it would have ever happened because Noble seems to be an independent person. I don't think Noble would have allowed that. She wanted Noble to do what she wanted, like I don't think it would have happened. That's all I gotta say. Because Noble
Now,
is a man.
But
Okay.
right.
what I want to say though, that
Mm-hmm.
that position is earned. You have
Mm-hmm.
to earn that from me. You got to earn that spot so you could be able to tell me what to do. We wasn't together that long. We wasn't together a
They
year.
barely knew each other.
You see what I'm saying?
There was just a few months between the two of them.
Well,
And
I
Like
she
want to
my
wanted
wife,
to tell how
like
he should move, what he should do, and stuff, and get upset with him because he didn't want to move. Get upset with him at every single thing he did. She got upset about.
like my
Well,
So
ex,
how long
like
did
my
they
ex.
how long did y'all know each other before y'all okay, so how long did y'all know each other before you decided that you were gonna go and visit her?
She came and visited me first. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. April,
Was that 2, 3 months?
June, wow, September, October, November. I say
Oh,
about
and I
five
want.
months,
Can I
five,
ask
six months.
Tulsa a question? Oh, go ahead. My apologies. What you say,
It
Noble?
was about 5, 6 months before I went to go see her because she came and saw me first. We was supposed to meet on the cruise. I had broke my ribs. That was the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? So
You broke your ribs and she came out here acting, ridiculing him
yeah,
for breaking his ribs. She made a joke out of it. She tried to insult him and make him seem like he's this weak person. That alone should have
I,
told you enough, Noble.
Shut up.
I have a question to you, Noble. Noble, do you
yeah.
understand why? Because you coming from you coming into a relationship with someone, which was Tracy. Do you understand why some people felt like you were clout chasing because of the last relationship she had with what that dude was doing? Did you know you was stepping into a spot that could have you looking like you were coming in just to use her for clicks and views? How were you feeling and thinking towards that?
No, I didn't think that. I thought that, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to show her a different experience. You know what I'm saying? I was just
No, no,
trying
no,
to
no.
show her that
I'm not. Okay, I'm talking about the way us other people looked at you, not her. I'm not talking
The
about.
onlookers, how do you think we saw it? Because we just
Do
watched
you
her in
understand?
her
Do
whole
you
relationship
understand?
with what's
Yeah.
his name, Rob.
Do
yeah.
you
So you
understand
coming
why
in
we felt
after
that way?
Rob, how do you think we would see you?
How do
I
you feel
thought
about
that,
us and how we felt about you? Because, and what I'm saying is, a lot of us felt that way about you because of the last thing that happened.
yeah,
How do
a
you
lot of,
feel about? How did you take us looking at you that way from the door? How did you, wrap yourself? Well, go ahead.
I didn't see people seeing that from the door. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of support for our relationship. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see people, oh, he clout chasing, I didn't see that until after we broke up. You know what
Can
I'm
I
saying?
say something? Can I say
Yeah,
something real quick? Excuse me. What
yeah.
you saw was her supporter support. You did so you didn't look at the, the others that might, you know, yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see a lot of it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I didn't see a lot of that. I saw a lot of people that was like trying to support, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't see a lot of people that was like against us except people that she called her op. But now as I go back and look at it, you know what I'm saying, I see why they were her op. I see the trend. I see why certain people felt a certain way about it. You know what I'm saying? And, I didn't see that, but I wasn't. But I didn't see myself as clout chasing. You
Do
know
you
what I'm
think you
saying?
got caught up in the hype, Noble? Like you got caught up in the hype because
Yeah, I did.
you got, that is what I thought in the beginning. I'm
That's
not
what I'm
gonna
kind
lie.
of asking. Did
I
he know what he
think
was
you
stepping
got
into?
caught up in the hype. She was this supposedly big YouTuber, big in air
Mhm.
quotes, and you just saw that a lot of people were supporting her and all of that, and you just jumped right into it. You should have seen and
No, very
understood how
Carrie,
she.
let's slow down. I think he was more of a rebound.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you.
was.
Oh,
Oh, but I remember him saying that he didn't want to be considered one, right, Noble? You did. Now I do remember you saying that
Right, I said
that
that.
you don't want to be considered a
do
rebound.
you have another device open, Auntie Donna? Because there's a little echo.
No, all my TV, but the volume is all the way down.
Oh,
I think it's when Noble is off, and she
oh,
on.
it's Noble. Okay. So Noble, you're saying you felt like a rebound? What makes
Yeah,
you say that?
after a while, I did because it was like I said, it wasn't. I started seeing the ungenuine. She was trying to be too controlling. You know what I'm saying? She wanted me to be, I guess, wanted me to be Rob, and I wasn't with that. I think she wanted me to be something that I wasn't gonna be. I wasn't a YouTuber like that. I wasn't for the numbers. I wasn't for the clout. I wasn't for the content. I was really actually trying to get to know the woman.
But very Carrie, I can say this. If you really look at their personalities, Rob and Noble are two different people. Noble's more laid back. I guess he can get amped up and stuff. But I guess with her being an aggressive woman, he was soft spoken. And I think that, that's when she decided that she could move in and take advantage. Because how many soft spoken
Right.
guys that are actually gentlemen get taken advantage of on the daily?
I could say this, you
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
TC,
I
sweetheart.
I was married I was married for 13 years. And yeah, my wife used to tell me what to eat, like Claire Huxtable. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat this. You're gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for you. But that was my wife. We was together for 13 years. And before we got married, we was dating for 2.5 years. You know what I'm saying? That was the woman of my first two children. So that woman really had a right to like not be aggressive or overly controlling, but she did have a say. That was
Out
my
of
wife.
love, out
Yeah,
of
out of
love, she's
love,
like,
not
you
out
know,
of
you need to eat
content, not to
healthy
be a
and stuff.
YouTuber. Yeah.
Right.
And I done had long lasting relationships. You know what I'm saying? I form relationships. You know, I go from friendship to, I'm a courter. I like to court. I like to get to know you. I want to know your family. I want to meet your brother. I want to meet your sister. I want to go to the family reunion. I want to go to the cookouts. You know, I'm traditional.
Well, you're trying to see if you would actually blend in if you were going to make a decision on proposing, you know?
Exactly. And
And I
then that
think,
ring I brought her, it was a friendship ring. She tried to make it like I
wait a
engaged to her.
minute.
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
a
a
ring
friendship.
involved?
Yeah, I got her a
Where were
friendship
you,
ring.
Tesla?
Yeah, where was you
Where
at,
were
Tulsa?
you?
It was a friendship ring. I got it for a birthday.
Shit.
I got it for a birthday
How much
last
was the
year.
ring, Noble?
I ain't gonna speak on how much the ring
All
was.
right, is it
It
less
came
than
from
fifty
Timo,
dollars?
moving right
Carrie, leave
along.
him
No,
alone
it
about
didn't
the
come from
price.
Timu. No, it didn't come from Timu.
I'm
It
talking to
didn't
my
come from
baby.
Timu. Huh?
Oh, it was Wish.
My
No, I
apologies.
wasn't with
My apologies, everybody. My baby just woke up and she's sitting in my lap right now. I'm gonna have to step down. I thought I could sneak out
Okay.
there and get a little
Oh,
time.
thank you,
I
beautiful.
really
Thank you for
thank
coming
you.
up,
Yeah,
Auntie
you
Donna.
know how that, you know how Auntie Donna is. My babies come first. I can listen to y'all. I can be here for my Carrie and everybody else, but I got to get off this stream yard and enjoy my baby. Everybody have a
Okay.
blessed day.
On
you. You
Have a
too,
purpose,
wonderful
mama.
baby.
day.
Oh, and my blessed Watson voice. Toodaloo.
All
Toodaloo.
right. Toodaloo.
I'm just
Toodaloo.
blessed.
But
So
yeah,
you bought the ring for her birthday, and she came online telling everyone that you two are engaged. Go ahead and tell
yeah,
that story,
yeah,
cause
yeah.
Tulsa didn't hear about it.
Yeah,
Thanks. No, thank you, very Carrie.
she said she was like, he said yes. I'm like, huh? What? I was like, oh man. I was like, what's out there now? Shit. You done already put it out there. You know, once you shoot the gun, the bullet gone, you can't call the bullet back. You done said it already. You know, and it was like, damn, that was another thing. You see now y'all see how the correlations is. You see how it added up to me
Everything
not
was for
wanting to be with her.
YouTube. Everything was for content. And it was a lie. She lives her life a lie. Somebody's asking, Shirley's asking, was she concerned about your health, but you interpreted it as her controlling you?
I could say it like this, from a distance. Yeah, I could say that she was concerned with my health, but in a sense, if I'm up here taking care of my health and I'm going to the doctors and I'm making sure I'm all right, and I'm telling you, that's how she got my documentation because I'm showing her, look, I'm good. I'm showing you this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got good insurance. They gonna make sure I'm good. I don't need you to like be coddling me like that. I'm good. I can take care of myself. I'm all right. Right now I'm good. People try to say I'm on the oxygen machine. People try to say I got one lung. I got both my lungs. I'm okay. I have a condition where I got overgrown lungs. They're bigger than the normal lungs that be in me. I have problems with them.
Okay,
Actually,
so let me
yeah,
slow you down. So was the ring before? Okay, when was the ring given to her?
it was given to her last year before her birthday. For on her birthday before I went down there.
Oh, so before you had met her, you had engaged her?
I didn't engage to her. It was a friendship ring for her birthday. That's what it
But
was.
she
It
said
wasn't
that
an
you had
engagement.
proposed.
Yeah, she said it was an engagement ring, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was a
And y'all
friendship
hadn't
ring.
seen each
It
other
was
in
a promise
person.
ring. It was a promise ring. Yeah, we saw each other in person because she came to Detroit.
Child, Noble
Oh,
was in
okay, for her
love.
birthday. Okay, so
Noble sent
she
a whole promise ring. He was in love, child. Okay, go ahead.
right. So you said that okay, so she came down there in Detroit, everything was cool. So how did everything go with that? She was in your home. What was the energy there?
She wasn't in my home.
Oh, where'd you take her to the Mosey Wozy?
And no, actually, I had got like a loft. You know what I'm saying? It was a regular motel, and then I took her to a loft because I was trying to have some type of security protocol because I know what the beef sector give, and I know she got enemies in Detroit like the mayor and Chanel cartel and all these
Mhm.
people that she done fucked
How
over.
long before
But
y'all were intimate though?
when she
Was it
came to
day
Detroit,
one, day two?
pretty much immediately, I wanted to get to the
Oh,
business.
Oh. Oh.
so as far as was it safe? Were y'all aware of each other's status? I mean,
It
did
was
y'all take
safe.
a trip to the clinic to get
It was
tested?
safe.
How did it go?
It was safe.
I
Did you
told you
did
you
you
came
just
up
did
here
you
to be
eat her?
messy, Grandma.
Did you eat her?
I'm not gonna indulge all that.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. If you saying that everything was safe, okay, so I get it. I get it. So you ate the snatch
I didn't
and
say
you
that. You
got
said that.
addicted
I didn't say that.
and
You said that.
you thought so hard. You like, you know what? This friendship, let me go ahead and get her a ring
Nah, it wasn't
and
that serious. Nah, like I said, it wasn't that serious. I want you to understand something. At
okay,
the end
take
of
me
the
back.
day, at the end of the day, I'm a gentleman,
The day got to end.
right? And my whole thing from the beginning was getting to know her and building a relationship. Building a relationship could mean a lot of things, but I'm a traditionalist. I like to date. I like to court. I like to learn a person before I take you home to mama. I want to know if I can take you home to mama. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
when it goes to the ring, it would have been the same way if I would have brought her a necklace. It was a gift. That's all it was. It wasn't a ring. It was kind of like a ring. Like okay, we can go further. You know what I'm saying? We can try to make this work. This is a promise that I got you. We together.
But how do
You know
you
what I'm
move
saying?
from saying that to saying that it was already over before you went to San Antonio? You sent her a ring, and then before you went there, you're saying it was over before it even started? How does
Yeah,
that work?
I think I was. I think it was like. I think I was kind of naive. I think I was like trying to force it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was her birthday, and at the time we still was together, and I didn't want to like shade her, like make her feel bad. I did have some type of feelings for her, but at the point I just didn't feel comfortable with the way she was trying to get me to move, and I was apprehensive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can give you this ring. Yeah, I could come and see you. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm looking at you sideways because of the way you move. And I'm hoping that you would change because I really like you, but I love myself. You know what I'm saying? And if it get any more messy or get any more dirty, I'm gonna let this go. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I know it might sound crazy, but that's just how I move. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be like fuck you when, you know what I'm saying, it ain't fuck me. You know what I'm saying? But when I started seeing that it was like fuck me, I'm like, dang, what I do this for? Then when she said it was a engagement ring, because I was already supposed to go down there and see her, that's when it was like, man, why is she putting all this out here? Well, I mean, why is she doing this? You know what I'm saying? And even that was when she had did the sexy eating contest right after I sent her the dang on ring when she did that shit with Cam. So I was like, that's why I was like kind of like, man, this shit ain't gonna work. Let me just go ahead and, go down here, make this obligation. I did say I was gonna go down there, so let me just go down there and, visit with her and let her have a good Christmas. I know when nobody gonna come see her. I know she didn't have no family to come visit her. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to be there with her for the holiday. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't meet any of her family when you were there at all?
Nah, no,
Did
I
she talk
wanted to
about her family?
briefly.
Okay. You wanted to meet them? Did you ask? What did she say? Like,
Yeah, she said, well, my brother and my sister, they were supposed to come from Christmas dinner, but they didn't show up. Well, I guess it's just me and you. I was like, dang, I really wanted to meet your people. You know what I'm
Listen
saying?
here. I'ma just tell you this. She knew they wasn't coming.
I
She knew
bet.
that don't nobody fuck with her.
Child.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, and I will continue to say,
Yeah.
I was trying to get to know her. I
Yeah.
really was like trying to get to know her
I
as
felt
a
bad
woman.
for her.
And just like I was saying on Lolo's channel, I was like, at the end of the day, I did like wanted to work, but it was just a situation that was too controlling. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't allow me to be who I am as a man. It was just all about her. It was all about the content. It was all about her subscribers. It was always
Well,
looking.
let's talk about when it was about you because she said that y'all had a uh wild time in the bedroom.
Man, get the fuck
Oh.
out of here. No, we didn't.
Oh. What?
We ain't doing that.
When did she
That's the
say
case.
that?
If,
Because
if
I
Yeah.
that's the
heard
case,
otherwise.
listen. If that's the case, it would have always been we had a wild time in the bedroom. You know what I'm
If
saying? The
that
only
was true, they wouldn't have broken up.
Well, I Noble, we're in a good place, so I gotta keep it cool. I'm not gonna go there. Let's go to the next subject. We're doing good. I don't want to mess it up.
I know what you. I already think I know what you're trying to get at.
Give me one.
No,
I'll be right back.
we're not gonna address it. Let's go on to the next situation. So it was you get there. Okay, so when you leave from the Texas from being there with her, what is the relationship then? Did something happen? When did you say I'm done with this? When did you ever just come up with the conclusion I'm done?
Um, it was like 2 days after Christmas when I was ready to leave. And then she was trying to force me to stay there. You're not leaving. You're not leaving. I was like, okay. So when I do leave, I'm not coming back. I really like when I get home, I really got to think about if I really want to be with this woman. And that's what I did. And I was like, mm, I don't think this gonna work. And she called me one day because I hadn't called her in 3 days. And I was like, and she called me saying, I think I'm gonna tell my people that we done broke up. Okay, tell them what you want to tell them. I was nonchalant with it, like, okay, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So now, do you have any regrets? If she wanted to, maybe come around, maybe try it again, would you give her a chance?
hell no. Hell no.
Mhm.
Nope. Nah, hell no. Too much been said, too much been done. Me going back to her would make me look like a total asshole in the pool. And I'm not an asshole or a fool. I'm not.
She's
I'm smarter than
disrespected
her.
you enough times.
Yeah. I mean, she had me in such a mindset that it was like being on this application was like a prison. I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't make content like I wanted to. I couldn't be around certain people. It's like, dang. And then I'm like, then when we meet in person and we in real life, it's like pretty much the same way. And I didn't want to live like that. I didn't want to spend my life like that. You know
So
what I'm
what was that what was okay, so y'all met up with Jay Wilson. What was that encounter like? Was she being aggressive? Did she forewarn you before y'all got to the table and sat down?
Yeah, we knew Jay Wilson was coming, but like I said, I was like, why? When we sat down at the table, she was like, Jay Wilson gonna meet us here. I'm like, okay, that's cool. But in my mind, I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? I didn't mind meeting Jay Wilson. Matter of fact, we had a damn good time. We went to the Hard Rock Cafe. We went to the Riverwalk. It's places I've been anyway because I lived in San Antonio. But we had a good time. We saw the Christmas lights. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I made it a good time. I enjoyed it. I had to. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to be a bummer and stuff like that. But just like when she came to Detroit, Vic
No,
had
but the
to tag along.
question that I'm asking, like, okay, we about to meet Jay Wilson. You know his ass is gay. If he give you the
Mhm.
eye, I need you to stomp on my toe. What was those conversations?
it wasn't no conversation
Messy.
like that. It wasn't no conversation like that. I looked at Jay Wilson as he was a man and I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping that he was homosexual or none. As long as he ain't making no pass at me or nothing like that, We
Well,
cool.
listen here. She don't play about her man, so I was just trying to see if she, kind of prepped you or anything before. Because she
No,
likes to
no,
coddle,
no,
make sure,
no,
you ain't
no,
got no boogers in your eyes and all that,
no,
right?
no, no. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. No, it wasn't none of that. I thought, like I said, I ain't had no problem with Jay Wilson until he had a problem with me. You know what I'm saying, with that YouTube shit, talking about how I looked and shit. You
So let me
know,
ask you something. Was it true she kept saying that you left out of the apartment every 10 minutes to go buy cigarettes or to
it was
smoke or something? Was that true?
it wasn't every 10 minutes, but it was enough to the point that to show her that hey, it's cold in here. I'm tired of being in the house. Let's go out and do something. I'm
Was
not
she
a in
driving
the
you
house
crazy and you
person.
had to smoke? She was driving you crazy. You had to keep going out. You were
It
finding any
wasn't like
excuse
I
to
said.
go out.
It wasn't that it was driving me crazy. I like to get out and do things. I'm not a homebody until I'm a homebody. If I'm on vacation, I didn't come down here to be in the house. I didn't come down here to be in the bed all day. I came out here to enjoy myself and have a good time, go see the sights. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be trapped up in the house all day.
Yeah, you don't want to be depressed with her, just laying up in the bed, looking at the walls. I get it.
Freezing
Yeah,
his ass off.
yeah,
Fighting for the
Cause
covers.
yeah. It's all good.
child.
Like I said, man, we live and learn. You know what I'm saying? Do I regret it? Yeah, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I think I could have did things a little differently to the point that it didn't end up like this. It would have ended up a little like more cordial where it wouldn't have been a big
I'm
problem.
not gonna lie though, Noble. You saw how it ended with her and Rob. Made you think it was gonna be any different with you?
Because I felt like I was a different person. I didn't think it was her. I thought it was him. But now I see that it was her. You know what I'm saying?
It
Because
was
I
both
know
of them actually, but
because
everyone she meets up with, it becomes a disaster. Like everyone,
because I know
everyone she meets up with, it becomes an
because I know
all-out disaster.
because I know I'm a better man than Rob. Hands up, hands down. I know I'm a better man than
Listen, I can clarify that one. Hand up.
and I just thought that I could give her a different experience, you know what I'm saying, and treat her like a woman and show
Right,
her
and
that,
at one
hey,
point, the subbies were thinking that you were a good man too. In the initial part of your relationship, they were like, "Yeah, this he's a better man than Rob. Rob is a drunk, blah blah blah," and they were cheering you guys on. And then after that, because it didn't work out, those same people started, talking badly about you. It just goes to
yeah,
show how people are wishy washy on here. But I'm sorry. I don't.
because, yeah,
Rob is in jail, Glamour,
Yeah,
and
unfortunately.
yes, Baron. He sent himself there because he doesn't learn. He keeps doing the same thing over and over. But no, but you should have known. You didn't hear that she had to blow in his car for him to drive,
yeah, I heard that.
and you still. Let
I
me
heard
mute.
that. I felt like shit. You know what I'm saying? If a woman would do that for a dude, you know what I'm saying? She really liked the man. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no. Let me stop you right there.
I just
Can you
I looked at it from a different perspective. I'm not looking at it from. I'm looking at it from how I think. You know
but
what I'm saying?
listen, let me stop you right there, babe. Listen. You said she was a good woman because she went and blew in that thing
I
so
didn't
he
say
could
she was.
drive.
I didn't
Now
say
guess
good.
what? Hold
I didn't
on.
say good. I said down. I
Okay.
said
But
down. I didn't
listen,
say good.
what if his ass got out the parking lot, got down the street, got past the light, and then y'all got pulled over?
Hey, hey,
Then
she
what you
shouldn't.
gonna do? So
Hey,
how much
hey,
are we really helping the person that's inebriated and you gonna blow in there for him? Is her
hey.
thinking
Like I
cap
said.
really on?
Hey, like I said. That's on them. I think that me as a man, if I had to do something like that, I wouldn't be drinking. If I had to have a woman blow inside my car, she might as well drive my car if she don't drink.
I'd rather she just blow you. Okay.
You
Oh,
know what I'm saying? I'd rather she drive the car. If she
Noble
know how to
says she's
drive,
not
drive
good
this
at that,
motherfucker.
Tulsa. Let me go back on mute.
You know what I'm saying? She could drive the
Noble
car.
said she's not good at doing that type of job. I
Fellatio.
heard him this morning. I was listening to that shit this morning.
Oh, I'm about to catch hell in the
He
morning.
said she can't.
Oh,
She doesn't know how to work the equipment. I'm just
oh,
saying.
damn, she should have called me. I would have taught her. I could have did like a virtual video for her. See,
Oh,
I
shit.
mean, she's
You
just
hell
so
toast.
mean and stuff, huh?
You hell toast, so you something else.
Yeah, I would have, but off of me. But listen, right back to you. I'm still on the fact of you broke your ribs and you still trusted yourself to be in the company of her. What if you had a medical emergency? Do you think that she really would have cared for you in that time?
When I broke my ribs, I was in Detroit. I was supposed to go on the trip, and my
No,
doctor
I'm
told
saying
me.
like, what if you were in her care and something happened to you? Would you trust her? I mean, because you broke your ribs and she did what she did. So I'm saying, would you? So you trust her so much that you would go on her company? You could have hurt yourself. Do you think that she would have cared for you?
Um, Not like I would have cared for me, but I think she would have tried. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna speak 100% bad about her because she did have her good qualities until they wasn't good. Until I saw past that shit and saw, oh, she just trying to control me. Oh, she ain't doing this out of concern. She's trying to do this so she can, control what I do. You know what I'm saying? And in that aspect, hell no, I don't think that she would been able to, care for me if I would have hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? Looking back at it, if hindsight was 2020, you know. But at the end of the day, and she was on some other shit. She was on some control type shit. She didn't want a man, she want a boy. She needed to get her a young nigga that she can control
Well, she
because
did. She's got Lemon. She's over there with him now. How do you feel about that?
it is what it is. I wish them the best.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
kind of see
that's his
yourself in
problem.
Lemon?
Huh?
Do you kind of see yourself in Lemon when like she engages with him?
Nah. I remember I was at Lemon panel and he asked me was I trying to crush on Krista? I was like, no, that's my homegirl. She cool. She a content creator that I fuck with. That's far as it goes. She my friend. Like, no, we cool.
Oh
Just because
no.
we cool. Just
Even if you would
because
have said, yeah, it would have been okay. He likes to share anyway. He's bisexual.
I mean that's cool. It's whatever. But I was just
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? People be trying to make shit too
Yeah.
much what it is and it ain't.
Listen here, ain't no fun unless all the homies get some with just Krista, okay?
Oh man, I ain't
Ask
that.
Duke. Yeah.
All right, I'm all right, man. I just think
Yeah.
she a right person. She grown. She could do what she want to do. If she want to have 10 niggas, man, kudos
Right.
to her. You know what I'm saying? That ain't none of my business.
I
I'm
say
not going
push
to be
up on
one of
her.
the,
You
huh?
had no, I take that back. Cause you too good of a man. Uh-uh. Mm-mm.
I'm all
She's
right.
gonna
I
cuss
got
him
my.
out today, just so you know. Let me go back on mute because I'm doing something real quick.
Um, no, I take that back. I take that back.
I could be a motherfucker. I ain't no nice guy. I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I'm good.
How
I'm
was your
good until the
drinking
person.
now? Have you cut back on your drinking?
I'm not drunk now. Ain't that a change?
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah.
loving it. I'm like, I love when you're sober, you sound good, you know?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
I just want you to
I'm
put
just
your
ready.
health first.
I'm ready to
We
go
can
back to
bullshit
school.
all day, but your health is first.
I'm
I
just ready to
just,
go back to school. That's it. I'm ready for Monday so I can get back to school. That's it.
oh, what are you going to school for?
I'm going to school for CNC machinist and engineering. I'm getting
Oh,
my
that's gonna be
class
good.
in that. Actually, it's maritime because the United States Navy needs submarines built, and they got a program going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a part of it. And it's an inaugural program that they got for building submarines. You know what I'm saying? And building parts for submarines. You got
Yeah.
yeah, we building actual parts for nuclear submarines for the United States Navy.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. If you can
Yes.
go to my channel, I got the videos when Rear Admiral was actually up there having a conversation with us about the importance of us building up our fleet, our submarine fleet, because China is outdoing us. Like they make about 4 or 5 submarines a month. We only make 10 submarines a year. That's why the
Mm,
biggest navy in the world. And we behind. And that's the initiative. We got to build our fleets up.
I know that's right. I'm glad we got a strong black man like you doing it. Okay. What's your
Stop
sign?
it, Tulsa. Stop it, Tulsa. It's all right.
Mhm.
It's all right.
Thankfully, he didn't move to San Antonio because then he wouldn't be building these submarine
I
parts. He wouldn't be
know.
going back to school. He'll be working $12 an hour. You know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So you made a good decision, Nob. you
yeah.
made you made a good
And,
decision to stay.
and when I get
Cause so
out of
now
school,
you're actually doing something with your life. Go ahead.
yeah, when I get out of school, I'm gonna be making the upwards to like $37 to $45 an hour coming out of school. I'm not, that's why it's such a it's so important to me to go through this and further my education because it's gonna be a real career change for me and it's gonna be able to benefit not just me but my children, and it's a career, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be going to work getting dirty, you know what I'm saying? I'll be going to work programming and reading blueprints and creating programs for these CNC machines and setting them up and stuff like that.
Yeah. Are you dating anyone now? You seeing
No,
anyone?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not dating right now. I'm not really in the headspace right now to be dating.
Right. You don't even have the extra time because really that's going to studying. And I think that's good because you're not being selfish and say, "Oh yeah, I can do it," and then really not committing.
Yeah, I really actually was in a relationship, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But, you
How
know,
old was she?
she was 41.
Okay, she older or younger than you?
She's younger than me by 10 years.
Oh, okay. So you 51?
Yes, I'm 51 years old.
Okay. And you still up and moving. You all right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay, so what happened with you and her?
I'm making a change in my life and it wasn't a bad thing because I was just telling her, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for this thing that we got going on. I mean, we cool, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta take out time for me now. You know what I'm saying? I can't be so involved to the point that I'm losing sight of myself. I'm tired of just having a job. It's time for me to get serious and go into my career. And she was like, you know what? I'm behind you. Whatever you need, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be here when you done with school. And we best friends.
Okay, so you still have your benefits. You're just not, as much as engaged as you would like to be.
We're not even there like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there
Okay,
at all right now. I ain't got
she
time.
just on the side, just hanging out.
She not on the side hanging out. She my friend. We cool. You
Oh,
know,
okay, okay.
we just not engaging in that type of relationship because I got things on the floor that I have to get done,
Okay.
and like I don't have time to be,
You don't
back,
need no
no,
distractions.
no,
Right.
I don't need none of that. That's why coming up here on YouTube and having this back and forth with Tracy, I'm just glad that it's during my vacation.
Yeah.
But after
And you
Monday,
don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm gonna cuss her ass out later on.
oh man, don't do that. Let that woman do what she do, man. You
All
know what I'm
right, I
saying?
won't just for you.
I want her to get the numbers. I want her to build her new channel because her channel done got towed down, man. For 2 weeks. So let her live. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she on Tracy with the T too. So yeah, get on over there and support her and watch her videos. And you gotta sing that
We
little
don't be
song for me
supporting
one
her over
time.
here.
I ain't singing shit.
Okay.
Huh?
Sing that little song one time for me.
Hell no.
Come on.
Which song?
No, no, that ain't
Which song
Her
happening.
are we talking
song.
about?
No, that's for somebody else to
You
sing.
know the song.
Yeah.
Sing it
She don't even sing it no more. So,
one time.
no, you good.
Which one? You mean the one about they're mad?
No, he know. I forgot the name of it.
I don't know. I don't watch her, so I don't know.
Her theme song that she sing at the beginning of her song, her video.
I have
I'm
no
not gonna
idea.
sing it. Yeah, I don't got no idea either.
You would know. I don't. I do not
No,
watch
he
that
knows the
woman.
song. He sang it before. Sing it.
I'm not singing it.
Is
No,
it Tracy's Pieces?
nah,
Well, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that one. That one. That Glamas. that one.
Yeah,
I know
No,
that.
it's not that one. Come on, sing it.
I ain't singing. No. I told you no. I said no. No means
I
no,
just sing
damn
a
it.
piece of it.
No means no, damn it.
I'm about to
Okay,
clench
Noble,
my
say
I'm about to
this.
clench my motherfucking fist up like
Look to the side
just
of your eye, Noble.
Well,
She's right beside you.
you on the other side. You on the other side of the screen behind the avatar. You can clench your fist all you want to. I
Okay,
don't
say
care.
this, Noble. Say this. Hey, my babies.
Nah, you said it already. Okay.
Say it, Noble. You didn't want to
No,
sing, so
no,
you could say it.
no, I ain't
Okay,
gonna.
what's the one thing she says that you don't like hearing her say?
There's a lot going on, child. I hate that shit.
I love it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You know, I'll be listening to her, and my cousin, he a guy. He be like, man, I could not be with a woman that sound like that. Even her voice irritate me. How could you have been with that woman?
Her high pitched voice, and she has the nerves to be talking about other people and how they sound. Girl, bye.
There's a
Bye.
lot going on, child.
It's a lot going on, child. Girl,
Um,
bye. Noble says he doesn't like hearing that. Well, you know what? It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I gotta go.
all
Ronnie
right,
Q is about to go live. I appreciate you both for coming up. Shout out to Auntie Donna also who clicked the link earlier on. But I
no
really
doubt.
gotta go, child.
Oh, thank you.
It's your first
Later.
time clicking my link, Tulsa. Thank you for coming up. I was busy
Yes.
behind here while trying to stay in the conversation, but thank you so much.
Oh, we gonna hold it up for you.
And Bodywork says Tulsa is so entertaining. You know what, Tulsa?
Yeah.
In the beginning, when you started coming over in the sector, I was like, where is this person coming from? Why is she in everything? And I'm like, she's just everywhere in all of that. But then as time passed on, I kind of got used to it. And I think you're hilarious.
Oh,
I'll
thank
say
you so
that. In the
much.
beginning, you were annoying.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You were,
I'm
I'm
an
telling you.
acquired taste.
Yes. So as time progressed, I'm like, she's actually funny after all.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, thank you
Carrie,
for
thanks for
having
having
me.
me up.
Thank you for coming
I
up.
didn't know I was gonna take the whole show, but I appreciate you for having
Noble,
me up,
and
Mama.
we didn't even get to play our game, so I'll just hold that one off for Monday.
See.
Yeah,
Bye,
I won't be.
Tulsa. I,
All
I
right,
had a
Carrie.
game set and everything, or mind benders, but we're gonna do it tomorrow. I appreciate you for coming up and chatting and stuff. And you do your own thing. You have your channel. You're supposed to talk and say what you want to. Don't allow anyone to stop you from saying what you need to say. Okay?
No doubt. I appreciate you guys that appreciate me. No doubt, and I will pay it forward. Thank you for
And
having me
speak
up.
your own truth, because she could say what she wants. So what about you? You say what you want too. It
All
shouldn't
right.
be a one-sided type of thing. All right, Noble, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see
All right,
you when
thank
I
you.
see you.
Grand Rising and love, peace, and light, Mama.
All right, same to you.
All right, Carrie.
Bye. Bye, Noble. Hold
All
on.
right.
Bye, Noble.
Bye, Carrie.
Okay. Okay, this is hilarious. Have a wonderful day, everyone. We didn't get to play our games, but I really did enjoy hanging out with Noble, Tulsa, and Auntie Donna. It's cool to hang out sometimes. I'll be here every morning. You know that. I've been doing a good job at being consistent. So I've been here every morning at 5, and Ronnie Q is about to go live right now, so that's where I'm going. Have a wonderful rest of your day. This is Very Carrie, and we do what we want over here. It just is what it is. So I'll see you guys around the streets. We're going over there to Ronnie Q. Her link is in the chat. Make sure you go over there and support, okay? Bye.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.
Hey, it's Carrie. We do what we want over here. We chill, we have open panel discussions, sing karaoke, play games, kick back, or whatever. Let's break the monotony.
My name is Carrie. I'm so very.